Hey everybody, it's Mitch, and welcome to my next video. Today, I am going to be talking to you about why you should multiclass in D&D 3.5. So let's get started with it. So, multiclassing is a really big part of the game. Mechanically speaking, a big reason why to do it is whenever you multiclass, the way saves work is whenever you have a good save, you get +2 to that at first level. So if you have a bunch of different classes and you have a lot of different good saves with various different good saves, your saves are going to be absolutely amazing, especially if you do a bunch of multiclassing with all sorts of different classes that have different saves, like different things that are good. So you can end up with some saves that are much higher than you could get with just taking a single class. Other reasons why you might, at the same time, you're also going to have to work. That's also going to hurt your base attack bonus a bit. Although, if done correctly, the main thing that you care about for base attack bonus is how many attacks you get. And it's definitely possible to take them in such a way that you'll get more attacks by just adding, a few classes that have good base attack bonuses on there, and just a few levels of that, and you can make it so you get more attacks than you normally would. So that's definitely something to look into as well. Other reasons to multi-class. There's a number of classes that get really good features the first couple of levels, and if you multi-class, you can just take a few levels, enough to get the things that you want in the classes, and then kind of move on and take other classes in order to get the benefits. Now, there's some reasons why not to multi-class as well, and those would largely be due to the fact that you get experience penalties for multi-classing too much. So you are going to need to make sure that you keep in mind your race's favored class. So that helps with that. So you got to make sure that, because that one won't count for your multi-class penalty. And then even then, besides that, it's fine to multi-class. Just, don't take more than like 2 levels of anything and you're golden. Yeah, if you just do your favorite class, the class that you're taking most of your levels in, make sure that's your favorite class, and then take like 1 or 2 levels of some other stuff, and you're fine. You won't take any multi-class penalties for that. Also, you can throw in some prestige classes, which help a lot with that too. There's so many prestige classes, so many more than base classes, and prestige classes don't have the downsides for the multi-class penalty, so that's pretty nice. Only the base classes have that. So yeah, although there is some debate on that with prestige classes, but most of the people I've played with, prestige classes don't count for the penalty. So yeah, there's a lot of reasons why. In addition, there's just flavor reasons, like there's only so much you can do when you're just going straight into one class. Whereas if you multi-class and take a bunch of different classes, you can kind of take pieces that you like to mix and match and make the build exactly how you want it to be. Like if you want a build that's really good at X, or like, for instance, if I do a ton of build videos, like say you want a build that's really good at throwing things. So it takes maybe some master thrower, maybe takes some I don't know, whatever works for whatever specific thing you're trying to do. I'm trying to think of something off the top of my head, but if you're trying to do something specific, maybe there's various different things that you want to incorporate into that. So in order to get everything, you'll want to multi-class to make sure you get all the different parts of the build that you're trying to go for. So yeah, and like some builds just require multi-classing, like if you want to do like a Thurge, or I guess the Urge class, you end up having a multi-class for that. That's going to require at least 2 classes plus a prestige. So yeah, there's a lot of reasons to do it. For the vast majority of optimized builds, you are going to want to multi-class quite a bit. For casters, you're probably not going to multi-class too much with base classes. If you're a spellcaster, you'll probably only have one base class, and then probably a number of prestige classes that up your caster level and that give spell casting. So you in order to get extra benefits and whatnot. So that's a thing to do. Yeah. Yeah, so some pretty decent stuff. All in all, with multi-classing, it's definitely a really solid option for D&D 3.5. Like more so than most systems that I've seen out there. Like I've played 5e and it's okay in 5e, but it's not great. In 3.5, the mechanics are really well nailed down. And on top of that, it just works really well. Yeah, I really like the way multi-classing was handled in D&D 3.5. It was pretty ideal, and I think it really set the standard for multi-classing in the game. So, yeah, that's mostly all I have to say about multi-classing. Great option. Definitely something you should look into. Definitely something you should, for almost any build, be doing. So yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Love to hear from you guys. If you enjoyed the video, consider giving it a like. Maybe subscribe to the channel for more D&D 3.5 content. Ring that notification bell so you never miss out on a video. Anyways, as always, I'm Mitch. I'll be seeing you